In the heart of Istanbul, amid the colorful chaos of a bustling marketplace, a tale as old as time waits to be told. Picture the scene. The air is heavy with the scent of exotic spices, vendors hawking their wares, the clamor of haggling, and the lively chatter of everyday life. The marketplace, a symphony of sights, sounds, and smells, is a testament to the city's vibrant cultural heritage. In a corner of this kaleidoscopic chaos sits an old vendor, a man whose wrinkles speak of wisdom and tales untold. His shop, a treasure trove of curiosities, holds an allure impossible to resist. He is a relic of the past, a storyteller, a weaver of tales that seem to dance on the edge of reality and myth. Today, he narrates a saga that reverberates with the echoes of a forgotten dynasty, a tale lost in the sands of time, yet alive in the heart of the city. Amidst the crowd, a figure stands out. A young journalist named Zara, her eyes gleaming with curiosity and the promise of a story yet to unfold. Intrigued by the vendor's tale, she is drawn into the vortex of the past, her journalistic instincts piqued by the mystery shrouding the forgotten dynasty. She listens, captivated, as the vendor spins a yarn of a dynasty that once ruled vast territories, of a ruler both revered and feared, and of an ancient artifact that holds the key to their legacy. As the tale reaches its zenith, Zara discovers something unexpected. A cryptic map, cleverly hidden within the confines of the vendor's shop. A map that promises to lead her to the first clue in unraveling the enigma of the lost dynasty. The air brims with anticipation as she takes the map in her hands, her heart pounding with the thrill of the unknown. As the vendor's tale ends, Zara finds herself standing on the precipice of an adventure, a cryptic map in her hands. The marketplace, once just a vibrant spectacle, now holds a secret waiting to be discovered, and so a journey begins. A quest to unearth a story buried in the annals of time. With the map as her guide, Zara embarks on a journey through the labyrinthine streets of Istanbul. Traversing the city's maze-like alleys and bustling bazaars, she probes into the forgotten corners of history. The map, a canvas of cryptic symbols and arcane markings, leads her to places where the past and present collide, each location revealing a new facet of the lost dynasty. Her first stop, the Grand Hagia Sophia, an architectural marvel that has witnessed countless dynasties rise and fall. Here she uncovers a hidden inscription, a story of a once mighty ruler, a tale lost in the echoes of time. The inscription whispers of a dynasty that once commanded respect and awe, their influence spreading across the land like a golden sunrise. Next, she ventures into the depths of the Basilica Cistern, Istanbul's sunken palace. Amid the forest of columns reflected in the still waters, she discovers a submerged relic. The relic, a symbol of the dynasty's power, adds another piece to the puzzle, further illuminating the obscured past. As Zara's quest unfolds, she crosses paths with other seekers of truth. Scholars with their insatiable thirst for knowledge, historians tracing the footprints of time, and treasure hunters driven by the allure of the unknown. Each one, like Zara, drawn into the enigma of the lost dynasty, each with their own motivations and theories. In the famed Grand Bazaar, a melting pot of culture and history, Zara encounters an old historian. He shares tales of the dynasty's mysterious ruler, a leader whose wisdom and courage were the stuff of legends. His stories add another layer to Zara's understanding of the dynasty, painting a picture of a civilization that was far ahead of its time. As Zara pieces together the fragments of the past, she realizes that the trail she follows is not just a path to the lost dynasty, but a journey into the very heart of history itself. But as the clues unravel and the picture becomes clearer, shadows of betrayal begin to cast a pall over Zara's quest. As she delves deeper, she must tread with caution, for the path to truth is fraught with danger and deceit. In a twist of fate, Zara finds herself betrayed by a companion, their greed for power overshadowing the quest for truth. As she delves deeper into the heart of Istanbul, a shocking revelation comes to light. One of her fellow seekers, a historian she had come to trust, was not who they seemed. This person, who had walked alongside Zara through the winding streets of the city, shared meals with her in the shadows of ancient buildings, had been plotting all along. Their interest was not in the historical significance of the lost dynasty, but in the promise of untapped power it held. They believed that the ancient artifact, once found, would bestow upon them unparalleled influence. In the face of this duplicity, Zara's resolve is put to the ultimate test. She is forced to confront not only the physical obstacles that stand in her way, but also the emotional turmoil of the betrayal. But Zara is no ordinary journalist. Her pursuit for truth, her passion for history, these are the things that fuel her determination. She begins to strategize, to outwit the traitor. Every step she takes, every clue she uncovers, she does so with a keen awareness of the watchful eyes on her. It's a dangerous game of cat and mouse, set against the backdrop of Istanbul's historic landmarks. As she navigates this treacherous landscape, Zara finds herself not just seeking a story, but fighting for the rightful place of a forgotten dynasty in history. The stakes are higher than ever. She knows that she must reach the final clue before the traitor, or all her efforts would have been in vain. Despite the harrowing circumstances, Zara's spirit remains unbroken. Each setback, each betrayal only strengthens her resolve. She is not just a journalist anymore. She's a guardian of history, a seeker of truth, a fighter against those who would exploit the past for personal gain. Betrayed but not broken, Zara presses on, the final clue within her grasp. The story of the forgotten dynasty hangs in the balance. Its legacy, its rightful place in history, depends on the courage and tenacity of one woman, and she will not be deterred. Beneath the bustling city of Istanbul, Zara finds herself in a hidden chamber, the heart of the lost dynasty. The chamber, untouched by time, brims with the echoes of a forgotten era. The air is thick with the scent of ancient parchment and ink, a testament to the words and deeds etched upon them. As she sifts through the countless scrolls and tablets, Zara begins to piece together the story of a dynasty that once held dominion over vast territories. The records tell a tale of a civilization steeped in culture, its people innovative and resilient. There are accounts of wise rulers, brave warriors, and brilliant scholars who contributed to the tapestry of their times and beyond. The dynasty's accomplishments are immense, from advanced irrigation systems to groundbreaking architectural marvels. They pioneered in science, arts, and governance, their influence seeping into the very fabric of the civilization we know today. Yet, their story was lost in the sands of time, buried under layers of history, waiting for someone like Zara to unearth. The weight of her discovery settles on Zara like a cloak, heavy with the responsibility of righting a historical wrong. She feels a profound connection to the people of the past, their joys and struggles, victories and defeats. They were not just figures in history, but living, breathing beings who loved, laughed, learned, and left their mark on the world. She realizes that their legacy is not just in the grandeur of their accomplishments, but in the spirit of their resilience, the essence of their humanity. And now, it's her duty to bring their story to light, to give them the recognition they were denied. In the silence of the chamber, Zara realizes the magnitude of her discovery. A forgotten dynasty, now ready to be remembered. Their story, once shrouded in mystery, is now a beacon of truth, illuminating the past and casting light on the future. This is not the end of her journey, but the beginning of a new chapter in the annals of history. With the truth in her hands, Zara emerges from the depths of the city, ready to share the dynasty's story with the world. The ancient dust of history has barely settled on her clothes as she takes a deep breath, bracing herself for the task ahead. Zara knows she has a responsibility, not just to the forgotten dynasty, but also to the world, to bring this tale back from the shadows. She decides to narrate the dynasty's story through a series of articles. Each one, a chapter of a saga that spans centuries, a testament to a civilization that had once flourished under the rule of a mysterious monarch, only to be lost in the sands of time. As the world wakes up to her revelations, there's a ripple of astonishment, followed by a wave of intrigue. Historians pore over her findings, scholars debate the implications, and the city of Istanbul finds itself at the heart of a global conversation, its streets echoing with a name that had been forgotten for far too long. Zara's journey, however, is met with mixed reactions. Some applaud her for shedding light on a piece of history that was on the brink of oblivion. Others question her motives, hinting at the potential danger of awakening a sleeping past. But the young journalist remains undeterred, for she knows that every story, every dynasty, every artifact has its place in the grand tapestry of human civilization. As she reflects on her journey, she realizes that she didn't just uncover a lost dynasty, she bridged a gap in history. By following a trail of clues, facing betrayal, and even risking her life, she breathed life back into a legacy that was nearly forgotten. As the sun sets over Istanbul, Zara understands that history is not just about remembering. It's about discovering, it's about seeking, and above all, it's about storytelling. Each discovery, each story, adds a new piece to the puzzle of our shared human heritage. It's a reminder that we are all part of a larger narrative, interconnected and interdependent. And in understanding our past, we can better navigate our present and shape our future. And so, with a pen in her hand and a story in her heart, Zara continues her quest, knowing that there are countless other tales waiting to be told, waiting to be discovered. Because in the end, history is not a relic of the past, but a beacon guiding us towards the future.